Hi Leos, this is Sarah with Ariana Stark. This is your forecast for October 2023. I will rely on tarot as usual for your overall messages, and I'm also using some oracle cards. Leos, please keep in mind that these are all random messages and they may not be in any particular order. So please take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. Let's just dive into your reading, Leos. The energy that you're carrying in from September into October 2023 is the Star card. Possibly, in these final days, there were spur of the moment decisions. Very energized, you wanted to get ahead, even a bit aggressive. I think you needed to control situations. Sometimes we can say something untoward and it could eventually lead to situations going out of hand. Work-wise, I think your expectations were quite high, even sky high, but you needed to tone it down a bit. There were some minor gains. Sometimes you may have also felt that you can't fight destiny because this is talking about destiny and past life issues. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges, I have the Five of Swords. I think you need to be very mindful of your speech because this is in the challenge position. Sometimes there can be misunderstandings and this could also affect our relationships. That is why we should hold our tongue. Other than that, I also feel that you need to be flexible. There's going to be a lot of work that you need to complete. You also feel a bit crestfallen because your ideas find no takers. They seem to be controversial. Maybe you have to rework on them. I think there are also going to be delays which you need to maneuver. Maybe you should take your chances because opportunities will not come twice. Perhaps, Leos, you should also use your sweet tongue to get ahead. Influences for this month, I have the Chariot card. This is again talking about movement of some kind. My throat chakra is acting up. So definitely I think miscommunication is something which you need to guard against. I also feel that with the Chariot card, you will complete a lot of tasks, though some remain. Maybe you're also in a position to help others. Your schedule could also be in a mess. I think your responsibilities increase because staff may play truant or staff is absent. That is why you have to step up. You can expect delays, but then your work will be done or you will be happy with the output. I think you also need to network, Leos. Maybe you are loath to do so, but then that's something which you have to work upon. There could also be issues with your father or a male figure. I think there could be disagreements. Technical challenges are also going to abound, but like I said, you have the capacity to help others. Even your friends will be kindly disposed towards you. They are going to help you out. A bit temperamental, no doubt, but I think that things are working in your favor. Remarkably, the first 10 days of October have the Six of Wands. This is talking about a time when you're going to be well recognized for your talents, your creativity. I think you're also someone who's not going to brook injustice. You're going to want to get to the bottom of things. Maybe you want clarity with respect to financial matters. You could also be very active. Technical work, paperwork is going to increase. Maybe in your quest to get ahead, sometimes we end up overlooking the details. So Leo, you should focus that much harder. You should also understand that you may end up reviewing tasks or going back and forth, commuting great distances. Maybe you should also carry all essential documents while dealing with officials. It is your intelligence which will help you make gains. Money or payment is also going to come in. Clients who are supposed to pay you up will do so. Other than that, I also feel that this month your social life is also going to be on the upswing. Maybe visitors are going to be there. That is why you could be a bit distressed. You don't have time for your work. Still, I think you need to play the perfect host. Maybe you're also going to go shopping, enjoy good food, or maybe you're also going to declutter, clear your living space. I think this is also the time to bury the hatchet, to resolve issues, maybe seek forgiveness from others. as you feel the need to do so. The next 10 days, that is 11 to 20th October, have the 9 of Pentacles. Hard work is in store for you. Sometimes, you would want to throw in the towel as there's no respite, but then at the last minute, everything will fall in place. So stay focused, dig in your heels, and continue doing the hard work. I also feel you should find time for yourself. Maybe you should groom yourself, go shopping, like I said, enjoy time alone, as this is going to benefit you, to leave you relaxed. You can also expect work offers through recommendation. I think your responsibilities continue to increase as the days go by, but you should give your 100% and more. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 31st October, have the 8 of Wands. This is again bringing in opportunities. Maybe you should check your mails. There's going to be a job offer in the pipeline. Even long distance one is a possibility for many Cancerians. That is why you have travel on the cards or movement on the cards. Other than that, I also feel that some of you could be making travel plans to travel. This is going to help you network because your social life is going to be on the upswing. You're going to meet new people, maybe prospective clients as well. I think you also need to understand that there are certain limitations that you need to maneuver. Some people could question you. They think that you have crossed the boundaries, that you have not obeyed the rules. That is why they suspect that something is amiss. So you have to clear the air. Maybe you should bide your time, be patient. You also need to pull up your socks because some colleagues may also question your commitment level this month. Maybe you should also steer clear, or in case you're in a position of authority, you need to get rid of workers who are gossip queens or those who you believe are not being truthful or sincere. You may also suspect that they are tampering with your goods or that you're incurring losses on account of them. You do have big dreams this month with this card. You are going to be amply rewarded. You also realize that nothing comes from nothing. Without putting in the hard work, there's not going to be much to show. So you're willing to toil. Don't give in or give up yet, Leos, because there's always going to be that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. With respect to your love life, I have a few cards. This is talking about hesitancy, commitment phobia from the Love Oracle deck. Possibly, some Leos, you want commitment, but this person could be hesitant, or even you could be having second thoughts. So these are issues you need to tackle in case you're already romancing. Maybe you need to go on a romantic getaway. Maybe you need to travel. Even singletons, I think you may fear settling down because you believe that you're not settled work-wise or that you don't have financial stability. I think there'll definitely be people who are going to play Cupid or matchmaker this month. You do have the capacity to attract others towards you with that Six of Wands, or someone who is coming across as very attractive. I think some people are also going to be sexually attracted towards you this October. From the Romance Angel deck, I have this card, healing family issues. Maybe you also need to resolve issues with your parents, your father or your mother. Inner child wounds need to be addressed. Childhood traumas need not be ignored because this is also affecting your relationship with the opposite sex. You need to clear your heart chakra. Besides, forgiveness is also going to lighten your soul. For some of you, I also have this card, my heart is telling me just do it. Possibly, Leos, there could be someone who is madly in love with you, and that person is wanting to communicate with you with that Eight of Wands. This person wants to express his feelings for you. Even if there's a tinge of hesitance here, his heart is telling you to go ahead. I think some of you could also fancy someone. Maybe you want this person to reciprocate. You want him to express his feelings. You want to talk things out. Maybe your heart is telling you to go ahead, make that phone call, but then there's also going to be the hesitancy there. Maybe you think that you're being persuasive. Still, I think you're going to be cyber stalking this person. From Lenormand, I have this card letter which talks about communication. So again, now and then in this reading, communication has come up. So you need to communicate professionally as well as personally, or in a romantic connection. You need to talk things out. I think sometimes we want to give up. We think it's no point or it's a lost cause, but then somehow God answers your prayers and there could be communication with that special someone. The universe is also asking you to listen to your intuitive feelings, not ignore them. You're going to receive messages from the divine this month, so pay attention to them. The last card in this reading is Coyote. I think you should look out for those who are tricksters, or there are going to be people who are going to be very deceptive. You should also learn from your mistakes, because you could be getting caught in the old trap. Don't be tricked, be attentive. You also need to find time to play rather than take things too seriously. Maybe you should also lighten the atmosphere at home. Like I said, you could be playing host, so give off yourself freely, Leos, rather than be closed off. I hope, Leos, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.